So let us see what Lakshmi is first. Whatever they call it, no problem. But Lakshmi has a meaning. Lakshmi is, one has Lakshmiya. Lakshmiya in Sanskrit, the symbol, and also I don't know what to say in English, Lanchana, emblem. Lakshmiya is the symbol, emblem, that's all. Lakshmiya. The human beings, which emblem or which indication, which chihne, but I don't know what to say, symbol, emblem, human beings, what they consider as symbol or as emblem, that is Lakshmi. Lakshmi, Lakshya, Lakshanaditi. The Lakshana, you know, what Lakshanas? Happiness. When happiness has got so many indications, emblems, etc. You know how to express happiness. That is Lakshmi. So who wants that is from Lakshmi. And one more thing also they say, this Lakshmi is came from a dhatu called Lash. Lash is Lashati, to get. Lakshanat, let's also say Lakshmi. So Lakshmi, the symbols, what emblems, what human being finds happiness, that is Lakshmi. Don't worry whether she is Vishnu's wife or Rudra's wife. Whatever the symbols, emblems, which makes the human beings are happy, that concept is Lakshmi. Okay. Let us least bother about whose wife she is and what is her role. Whatever the symbols, whatever the emblems, human being consider as happiness. I did not use the word bliss here. I am using only santosha, happiness. That is Lakshmi. Okay, fine. Very clear. So with this explanation, I said Lakshmi is not a form. It is a symbol. It is an emblem. In what symbols and emblems human being feels happiness, that is Lakshmi. And Lakshmi is beauty. She is treasure. So all this beauty and treasure and enchanting, all these were found by the great poets in lotus. See, look at that lotus. It is so beautiful. So because that's how they identified Lakshmi in Kamala. Shobha Sampatti Padmasu Lakshmi Shridapi Katyate. That Shobha and Sampattu is in Padma, that is Kamala. So that's why she is called Lakshmi. So there is always a relationship between Lakshmi and Kamala. It is so ancient, and the lotus is very important in her worship. Why this lotus is so important? Most of the geometrical expressions of devatas are described by the petals of lotus. Yes or no? Any yantra I am talking about, a geometrical expression of Deva Devatas are expressed in the form of lotus petals. More so, Shichakra, 16 petals, 18 petals, 32 petals of Kamala, lotus. Yes or no? Similarly, the same Kamala, lotus petals are referred to chakras, that is abstract, psychic chakras in the body. Every chakra is represented by only petals only. From Mooladhara to Sahasrara, different number of petals, but they are all the petals of only lotus. So lotus is so important. So Lakshmi is the symbol of lotus, and lotus is symbol of Lakshmi. There is one more meaning of Lakshmi. La and Kship. This is also Nishpatti of Lakshmi is from La and Kship. They say La is give, not law in Hindi. That law is in Sanskrit, it is give. Ship is influence. Do prerana. Give prerana to give is Lakshmi. So there are a lot of meanings of Lakshmi. But Lakshmi was first introduced in Purana. So if you consider that, Sukta would have been included in Rigveda, 5th mandala and as appendix, maybe after Puranas, not before that. Because Lakshmi was first referred in the name of Lakshmi itself in Samudra Mathana. And the moment she comes out of Kshira Sagara, she gets into Vakshathala of Vishnu. She gets into Hridaya, heart of Shiva. So she is get into the heart of Vishnu. Then all Indra and other devatas, to get the nectar, they approached Lakshmi. Because of that, they got all everything: victory, energy, and prosperity, everything. So that is why we human beings, in need of those things, prosperity, victory, and energy, even dhana, dhanya, all this, more so gnana, also knowledge. The reason why we try to please Lakshmi Devi. That's how. And it very clearly tells in an ancient text called Nirukta Sara, very clearly about that. She is the one who can give you all Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. It says, Gnanaishwarya Sukha Arogya Dhana Dhanya Jayadikam Lakshmiya Yasyaha Samudvishtam Sa Lakshmi iti Nigadyate. Wonderful. This is what Lakshmi, who can give us knowledge, wealth, happiness, energy. So what all required for human being to live comfortably, that is given by Lakshmi. The question may arise here, when I am in a spiritual path, why I need all these things? Always it is said, one cannot teach spirituality, Adhyatma, to a person who has no minimum needs for to meet his day-to-day affairs. He should be comfortable. Unless one is comfortable, particularly in Grahastha-ashrama, any teaching of spirituality will not go. Unless he is celibacy. It's okay for celibacy. He has gone out of the prapancha, this Maya. But when we are in Maya, unless we have all these things, all the comforts, including the Gnana, we cannot go on the spiritual path. If somebody puts a question now, what, sir, you are talking about all spirituality and you talk about Lakshmi there. No, yes. Every human being aspiring for a spiritual progress should also have all minimum comforts. That comfort is given by a concept or an energy called Lakshmi. Okay. Though not in the form. It's a concept. It's an energy available in the universe. So if you can connect to that energy will give us all these things, which is a requirement. If somebody is not happy in his day-to-day affair, for some reason, is it possible to teach him spirituality? I'm sorry, he can't. It doesn't have any meaning. Okay, that is, somebody has got everything, but there may be a problem in their family affair. There will not be any coordination between wife and husband. Can you teach them spirituality? I don't think. It doesn't work there. So, there should not be any problems around us, or one should be prepared to keep the problems away and learn spirituality. That is difficult. So, we pray Lakshmi to give us all these things so that we can concentrate not on our requirement but on our requirement of spirituality. This is the purpose of invoking and praying Lakshmi. It is not against any spiritual requirement. I want to make it very clear. So, Jata Ved Ma Avaha. Avaha is, please let her come to me. Please send her. It is a prayer to Agni. Please send me Lakshmi to me. Invoke Lakshmi in me. When we talk about Jata Veda to send Lakshmi or invoke Lakshmi in me, it is indirectly said that power of getting Lakshmi or taking away Lakshmi is in Agni. That's what is understood. This is about Lakshmi. It's a, whatever the meaning of it, it's an energy in the universe which can give us all these things. And she is represented by Agni, particularly in this Sukta.